Hey, what is up, y'all? This is Fathery with Tex-Trek with another Trek update. And well, the Picard developments continue to roll in. We now have our first official teaser trailer for Star Trek Picard. I'll have links in the description for the trailer itself, but here are my thoughts on it, real quick. The trailer is mostly made of shots of the Picard family vineyard from the Next Generation episodes Family and All Good Things. I love the idea of seeing older Picard back on the farm tending to the grapevines like we saw in All Good Things. By the way, y'all should check out the recent podcast Dave and I did on that episode in honor of its 25th anniversary, which just so happens to coincide with the release of this trailer yesterday on May 23rd. In the trailer, we have the voice of an unseen woman character. We learned that Picard has obtained the rank of Admiral, but has left Starfleet, and that this is 15 years after Picard led the, quote, greatest rescue armada in history. Now, I'm not sure exactly what that means, but the most obvious possibility for that rescue mission is that this is a reference to the Hobus star going supernova. That's the star that exploded in the Prime timeline in Star Trek '09 and led to the characters Spock and Nero going back in time and creating the Kelvin timeline. Now, that event is said to be in the year 2387, so 15 years after that would be 2502. We've been told Star Trek Picard takes place about 20 years after the character's last appearance in Star Trek Nemesis, in the year 2379. Now, Star Trek Picard writer and producer Michael Chabon has teased the year 2399 for the show's setting, so that's what I had been thinking, but who knows? Maybe the show is mostly in 2502 with a flashback to 3 years earlier in 2499, or maybe we're just way off on all of this. Only time will tell. But I'm also uncertain who that is talking to Picard in the trailer, asking him why he left Starfleet. Now, if Picard is responsible for saving some of the Romulan population, that could mean this character is a Romulan. But she also sounds like she could be Starfleet. If I had to guess, I think she might even be played by actress Michelle Hurd, who we know has been cast in the show, and it does sound a good bit like her. But the trailer ends with a quick look at Picard himself, followed by the show's logo and the tagline, "The end is only the beginning." This is accompanied with the Next Generation theme music being played on what sounds like a flute. A nice little nod to Picard's flute from the Inner Light. So yeah, we still don't know much about the show, but you know what? I'm not complaining. I love not knowing. I want to be surprised by the show when we finally do get to see it. Hopefully by the end of the year. And there is some good news on that front. It sounds like the show is moving along well and still has a very good shot of making it out this year. Director Hanelle Culpepper has tweeted that she has finished shooting the first 2 episodes and that Jonathan Frakes is now shooting episodes 3 and 4. If you haven't heard, the show, which has been described as a 10-hour movie for season 1, is shooting episodes in 5 2-episode blocks. Each block will have its own director. To me, this sounds like it must be a pretty efficient way to go about production, and I'm thinking this means the show will also be very serialized, with each episode blending into the next. But that's all I got for now. Be sure to let me know what you think by dropping a comment. Also, keep your eyes peeled for 9 Eastern, 8 Central tonight. I will be hosting a live stream here on the Tex-Trek channel to discuss the new trailer with a couple of guests. Be sure to check that out. And also, if you're new to the channel, we have podcast episodes each Sunday, and you can currently catch our thoughts on the Star Trek movies. We just had our discussion on The Wrath of Khan, and we'll be releasing our Search for Spock podcast this Sunday. And of course, we will be providing coverage of all the Star Trek in development, like Star Trek Picard, Discovery Season 3, Lower Decks, etc. Please subscribe to stay in the loop on all the Trek news, And until next time, live long and prosper, y'all.